Hello, welcome to a first look at InDesign of tables. So this is a topic I would like to sort of talk about quite a bit, but this is just going to be the very basics. So we take a look at what we've got here. You can see we basically got some paragraph breaks, some commas, and that's what we're going to use to basically create the table. So we'll select everything, and we'll go to table and do convert text to table. So column is comma, and row is paragraph. So that should make a table. And you can see we've got this big cursor at the end. So what can you do with the table? Well, you can select the rows like that. You can also adjust the whole table like this, or you could press Shift and you could just do the rows individual widths there. So we could, for instance, select the whole table, and then we can see here in the top you've got some different things you can do. So you could, for instance, center that all. You can also convert different rows. So, for instance, you can do convert to header rows. So that's a header row now, or it's a body row. So we take a look at this row, for example. We could maybe add a cell style to that. So let's have a look what style we might want on that. Okay, so we can do a stroke there, around that box maybe. Could also do this kind of interesting little lines through it as well. Something like that maybe. And you've got some other options as well. You could fill the whole cell with a different color, for example. You see, I could just choose individual cells and just click in there and change those to the right color. We can also say select a row, and we can go into the menu from here. Table setup, for example. So you get a bunch of different stuff in here. Let's do a bit more on the weight there. Ordinating patterns. Probably best to do that on the fill, I find, every other row. So you could do something like that. There is also something interesting about the tint as well. So you notice that when that's a body row, the tint is actually lower than the header row. You've actually got a select option as well. Select, you can select row, column, tab, header rows, or body rows. So we can do body row. So that's kind of interesting, right? That you've got a difference in selection between different types of row. But these are all things that I'm going to look into. There are some interesting things, like you notice how this is not it's not fully creating the box, and that's also a feature of the header and body rows. If everything becomes a body row, you see the box then has become complete there.